The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Unfiltered Sportscast. I'm your host. My name is Scooter McGurman this week, boys.
You son of a bitch.
And with
thought
me,
we were done with this.
Nope, not this week. And with me, as usual, I have two excellent stand-up comedians. First to my left, the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year award winner, Mr. Jeremy Joseph.
Scotty.
Scooter.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
And another great stand-up comedian. We like to call him the Wreck, Mr. Derek Alders.
What's up, Scooter McFucktard?
What's up, douchebag?
How's
Nick
your mom?
Fuckstick. Mom's great. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Everybody have a good week?
Yeah.
Let's do our week recap. I can't ever say
You can't
that.
ever do that.
No, I can't. Week recap.
I would rather you be able to say that and not say Scooter McGurman ever the fuck again.
Never. Not after this week.
Why?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
All right.
Then again, you do look like a guy who would be riding a scooter.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you'd be that dickhead on the fucking interstate holding everybody up.
Going
Yep.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those scooters that are downtown.
I mean,
to,
as
like,
much
have
as
the
you
app.
drink, I'm sure that you probably
Man,
not far from getting your license revoked.
I'm pretty sure you can still get a DUI on one of them scooters.
Oh, yeah, you can get a DUI on
On
a
a
lawnmower.
lawnmower.
Yeah.
How do I know that? How do we know that?
Right, but if they're under like 50 cc's, you don't need a motorcycle license
Oh.
to drive
Operate them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. Anyways, let's
That's
start.
why a lot of DUI recipients get mopeds.
No, I did know that, actually. So, Jeremy, how was your week, buddy? Let's kick it off.
Not too bad.
Yeah?
Not too bad. I mean, nothing terribly exciting. I did some yard work, planted some new grass seed
Oh,
over the
boy.
weekend.
Oh,
It's that time
boy.
of year. But
man.
nothing terribly exciting. Watched some football.
Yeah? Yeah, I'd say probably all of us did.
Yeah.
How about you there, Rec?
Well, we went out and spent a bunch of money on Halloween decorations, which,
Really?
yeah, that's what we're having that big party on Halloween, and my wife wanted to make the house look scary, and I was like, we could just hang up naked pictures of Scotty, but that wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
So
No, because
I mean,
because he's gorgeous.
they're all over Grindr.
Big banner that says Scooter.
I'm sorry. I'm not one of those guys that gets into Halloween.
Really?
No, I never have.
That's why you're not invited.
Oh, yeah, I am.
I just rescinded it.
Oh, okay.
You're done.
All right, that's fine.
You're out.
I do like a
Fine.
good scary movie though.
Yeah.
Love them.
It kind of depends. Like thrillers, sure. Like a thriller movie, I love. But like the movies like The Nun and shit like that, I'm out.
The Notebook scared the shit out of me. That's fucking
Yeah,
terrifying.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Have to sit through that shit. But no, I've never been one of those people that get all into it, dress up, go to parties and dress up. I was the same thing for 4 years in a row, and it was a firefighter because I had all the gear for being a firefighter.
I would have definitely pegged you for a douchebag.
Nah, I'm that every fucking day, every day. But
Yes, we know. We see you regular enough. Yeah, we know this is not just a Tuesday thing.
Yeah, you're in character now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. And we'll get to my week during the show because it has to deal with what we've got on the slate today. But welcome to the Unfiltered Sportscast. This is a show where we like to take inappropriate jokes about sports a little bit too far and jokes that are even not about sports even farther. So welcome to the show. Yeah. So we got baseball going on now, boys.
Best month of the year.
Oh,
for
October
sports.
baseball and football.
College football,
Yep.
NFL, it's all in full swing,
Yep.
and October baseball. I love October baseball. And as great as the regular season is,
Yeah.
it's like everything that's great about the regular season, like concentrate that.
Yeah.
Every fucking pitch matters.
Yeah.
In October, especially the games going on tonight. We got the World Wild Card game.
Yep,
National League Wild Card game.
Yep. And we're watching it.
done.
So if you get reactions, they are legitimate because we're watching it live on mute here in the studio. So
Yeah. Right now, Mayhem, I think, is getting ready to do some crazy shit in this Allstate commercial. Oh, there it is. Rear-ended a truck. That Mayhem. You never know what he's going to do.
I absolutely love the one where he's the car thief and he gets the guy in his ring. What's going on? I'm a car thief. What? I'm getting ready to steal your car because, that's what we do. What? What? Fucking bashes out the window. What?
That's
Just
mayhem.
Yeah, good old mayhem. But yeah, we got the Milwaukee game going on right now. I think it is actually in DC, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
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 So
And Milwaukee's up 3-0
Yep.
against Scherzer.
yeah, I love the Brewers. I'm rooting for them.
hate the
You just hate
Brewers.
them because they're from fucking Milwaukee.
Yes.
That's it. That's
well,
the only
because they're
reason.
from Wisconsin.
Okay.
Only
Wisconsin.
good thing that come out of Wisconsin's cheese.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
All right.
That's all they got.
Well,
I can count on one finger, I think, all the people I know who hate Wisconsin. Most people are indifferent to Wisconsin.
No.
the state themselves. Yeah. I agree.
Wisconsin is the iceberg lettuce of states.
Yeah.
They're just there.
No, let me tell you. I will say, first and foremost, God bless America, but fuck Wisconsin.
Oh, they can't be that bad.
No, yeah, they can.
Whatever.
They should secede from the union so we can bomb them.
Yes.
No.
I like the way Jeremy Joseph 2020.
There you go. Well, so we got the national wildcard game going on right now this evening. Tomorrow, we got the Tampa Bay Rays at Oakland Athletics. So that is tomorrow at 7:10 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's where we are. And the winners of those games get to play other teams naturally.
Dodgers.
Yeah,
for
the
wild
Dodgers
card.
for the wild card. So that's
And the NL.
And the NL. Then you've got St. Louis and the Braves for the other part of that bracket, and then you have the Minnesota Twins against the Yankees, and
No,
then
it'd be the Twins against the Astros.
it is the Twins against the Yankees, sir.
The Yankees. I thought
No,
the Yankees
the
had the
wild
better
card.
record.
I'm
Wild
looking.
card winner.
It's right fucking there, buddy.
I thought the Yankees had the better record than the Astros.
Nope, Astros have the best record in baseball.
All right.
And actually, I can't remember if they're
Really?
actually
More
better
than
than
Dodgers?
Dodgers. Actually,
Dodgers won
don't
105 games.
Don't quote me on that, but
Sorry,
Astros are
I've already
close.
written it down. It's
Okay,
printed in
that's
the
fine.
papers, dude.
And then Tampa Bay and Oakland get to play the Astros. I am pulling for the fucking Twins to win that game, hardcore, and I think they can do it. I really do think they
Against
can
the
do it
Yankees?
against the Yankees.
God, the Yankees have been the bane of the Twins' existence.
I know.
I want the Yankees because I want to see the Yankees and Astros. That's the World Series to me. Those are the two best teams in baseball.
I think it's gonna shake. It's gonna get shaken up a little bit, just like every playoffs do.
Vegas odds makers have Dodgers as the favorite.
Over
win.
everybody?
Yes, to win the World Series. I don't see it.
I don't either.
I think they're the Buffalo Bills.
I do too, and I think if they lose another World Series try, they get moved to Buffalo by proxy. I'm just saying.
Well, the best baseball's played in Buffalo anyway. Everybody
Absolutely.
knows that. They got the weather
all,
for it.
yeah, all 4 seasons are perfect for baseball, right?
They've just lost the two in a row, right?
Wings.
2.
Dodgers?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Dodgers have lost 2 in a row,
They're going for 3.
so they're going for the hat trick.
Yeah, and they got the best ballpark food and wings there in Buffalo.
Do they really?
Yeah, but that's where
Buffalo
Buffalo
Wings,
Wings,
yeah,
for fuck's sakes.
Is that? I didn't know that. I mean,
That's
I
why
get
they're
the-
called that. They're not from Buffalo's, dude.
I get that. I
Nice.
just
Oh, did you?
no,
I
I
swear to
understand that.
tits.
I guess it makes sense now, but I just thought it was Buffalo Wild Wings kind of a thing.
Some old guy at a restaurant owner
Oh yeah.
playing a poker game, and told his wife to make him some snacks, and all she had was some chicken wings and like Tabasco sauce and fucking spices and shit, and so she just mixed up some sauce and.
So it wasn't
they
a
were-
guy. It was a chick.
Well, it was the guy's restaurant.
job.
He owns the restaurant, and married to her, he owns her too.
Oh, that's
right.
awful.
Traded 2 horses and a plow.
good
He
for-
bought that puss.
Good for them because the Wild Wings are awesome. But when it
Wild
comes
Wings?
well, just
Buffalo Wings.
Buffalo Wings,
God damn it.
I'm losing my shit.
Fucking Scooter McGurman.
Yeah, Scooter McGurman. But we're gonna have
Well,
fun.
that's all
this
we
show.
got for this week, folks. Jesus, Scotty's in the fucking bag.
Whatever. But when you come to October baseball, that's the best part. Obviously, it's the playoffs, but you also have the winding down of the seasons for all of these other teams. There's been some things that happened for the Cubs over the end of the season that Derek's going to get into. Derek?
Lord, thank you, Jesus. Joe Maddon is gone. He is gone, everybody.
Well, he is.
It needed to happen. And I've Kind of got into it with a guy on our page a little bit about it.
And he helps run the page.
And he's just not the brightest in this scenario. He got him a World Series in 16, but that doesn't make him untouchable.
Yes.
The Cubs collapsed at the end of, they had the World Series hangover in 17, collapsed at the end of 18, collapsed at the end of 19. Yes, they went to 3 straight NLCSs.
Yep.
Got a World Series out of 1, got swept in the other 2.
Yeah.
The way the lineup tinkering constantly happens, you keep moving guys around. You got guys playing all over the fucking field. You're hooking your starter when your bullpen's garbage, which, granted, the bullpen, not all his fault, but managing the bullpen, his fault.
Yeah.
You got a guy that you'll let the guy walk the bases loaded and leave him in.
Yeah.
And then walk in the winning run, and that's it.
Yeah.
So those type of decisions are what get you fired. And that's great. He's beloved by players, but I think they need a little bit more of a disciplinarian in there.
Yeah.
Names you're hearing.
Some of them I don't like.
David Ross is one.
And I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Okay, me and you are on the same page with this because you said, who was it? Was it Mark Grace or who was the other player that was going to be a coach? And you said
Sandberg.
Sandberg was that particular. And I think that's an exact same scenario of what you've got going on right here because everybody that's a Cub fan loves Paparazzi.
Right.
Everybody does.
And if he does bad, then everybody's going to hate Paparazzi.
And
that's exactly what's going to happen.
But they
think
love
he'll do it for
Sandberg
it.
too.
Yeah, but
Have they been
Sandberg coached in Philly.
yeah, and
he coached our minor league team. The Cubs didn't give him the job. He left, went coach Philly, and got fired in Philly because Philly fucking stunk.
Yeah.
Have they been grooming him as a manager, like in minor leagues or anything?
No experience.
I guess, okay, here's my question. What position did Sandberg play?
Second base.
Okay, I like the idea of Rossi better because of the position he played as a baseball player.
As a catcher, yes.
As a catcher.
You
That
managed
is-
the game
that
as
is-
a catcher.
Exactly. So that is the experience that he has, calling pitches and stuff. Now, granted, if you want somebody who there's what they specialize in is running a bullpen, calling pitches, I'm okay with it. He's going to have a whole staff to help him with everything else, but I'm with you. I can see why there is some kind of something attractive about Rossi because of everything he means to the organization, and he loves Chicago Cubs.
Yes.
You know, he loves them, and he would take that job in a heartbeat.
He said publicly he is interested in it, and he's going to be interviewed. Him, Mark Loretta, and Will Venable are the 3 in-house candidates that are being interviewed for the job. The guy I want is Girardi.
Yeah.
I want Girardi. I think Girardi held out for that job. That's why he didn't take a job last year. He just stayed away. I think he was waiting on this job to come open. Everybody knew Madden's contract was up. Everybody knew Madden was on the hot seat.
Yep.
And they didn't really do anything to get better outside of the Castellanos trade at the deadline.
Yeah, which
And
was a good trade for you guys.
That was a great trade, and then a desperation move for Kimbrel, which I don't fault Theo for. I think maybe he felt a little bit of pressure from the fan base
Getting a closer.
to get a closer, and that's the guy that's there
to get a closer with no pin.
Yeah,
And like we said last show, you were exactly right, and I didn't know it until the series in Wrigley against the Cardinals. 'Cause
No pin.
You were dead on right. Yeah, no pin whatsoever.
Yeah, they weren't
starting
going-
rotation wasn't bad.
it wasn't great.
It wasn't bad because you guys had the lead going in to the 8th inning and the 9th inning.
Yeah,
and,
but it was 9-8 or 9.
well,
yeah,
it was one lead. That's fine, but every single time it was whoever came in last that would give it up. Mm-hmm. So I don't. We'll see what happens in the future. I don't know what they're going to do to your guys' bullpen. If whenever new management comes in, I like both options.
I'm guessing they're going to change it.
Well, duh.
I don't know. I mean, you're stuck with Kimbrel for a while.
Yeah, what is it? 3-year contract they
I
signed him
think
to?
so. Yeah, you're stuck with Kimbrel. Strope is probably gone.
You think so?
I think, which is sad because a lot of Cub fans were real hard on Strope, but outside of this year, he's been
The
our
most
best
consistent.
reliever.
Yeah, the most consistent.
So I don't hate Strope. It just he had a bad year. Same thing with Montgomery,
Mm-hmm.
and they traded Montgomery, but Montgomery just had a bad year. But he's been pretty reliable and done almost everything they asked him to do. He wanted to be a starter. They put him as a long relief, and he did that. He closed for a little bit. I mean, he's done everything, and then they traded him to the Royals. But yeah, Rowan Wick, I don't know what they do with him. What happens to Kinsler? I think Kinsler, I don't know if his contract's up or not, but they got to blow that up. And I think they've got to trade. And I hate saying it, but they're going to have to trade either maybe Chris Bryant. They got to get pitching.
I can tell you I can be pretty sure there's about 75% chance that Chris Bryant is gone.
You think so?
Yeah.
So
They've
Have you been talking to him?
No, I have not. I mean, I follow. Believe it or not, being a Cardinals fan, you keep your enemies close, so you follow everything that they do, what they talk about, and I've seen several things that is a very good possibility that Chris Bryant is no longer in Chicago next year.
I would hate to see him in another uniform.
would
but
too.
Fucking with his service time, I think he's gonna get every penny that he can if he's gonna stay
Sure.
with the Cubs.
Yeah.
If he's not gone, you can bet your ass they're gonna talk after the winter meetings. They're gonna talk extension.
Yep.
So
And they were also talking about how they need to bring their overhead down. The Chicago Cubs were.
If they're going to trade him, they need to get a fucking haul.
Oh, absolutely, because he's still he's got more than 1 year left. I think 2021, him and Baez both become free agents.
And I think you do whatever you can to keep Baez there.
Yeah,
Him
Baez,
and Rizzo
and Contreras
and Contreras are going to be the new heart of your team. Those
and
are gonna be
Hendricks.
threes.
Hendricks
Is your starter.
and
Yeah.
they've locked him up already.
Yeah. So I
Would you
think
put
those
him
guys.
in the top, top 5 shortstops?
Baez,
Baez.
No, Bryant. Or
Bryant,
Bryant's third base.
Third
Third
base,
base.
yeah.
I would put Arenado and Rendon ahead of Bryant.
So top 3?
Top 3 maybe in National League, but I don't know American
Certainly
League.
top 5. I mean,
Yeah.
as far as his abilities with the glove and the bat.
Yeah.
And I think it fucked with him because they put him in right field, they put him in left field, they put him at third, they moved him all over.
Yep.
Well, that's not where third basemen play.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah. Those
Boy,
are those.
Madden really
He
is a
fucking
shit
moves.
manager.
Those extreme shifts, man. Let me tell you what. Putting a third baseman
yeah.
in right field, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you're not going to get an advantage on a double play that way.
No, hell no.
And the rumor now with Madden is that since the Angels fired Osmus, that Madden is all but a surefire to go to the Angels.
To the Angels. I was just getting ready to ask, do you think he goes to the Angels or now Kansas City? Their head
Angels.
coach has retired, which is Ned Yost, which could be another opportunity for him. However, I like the opportunity in L.A. better than I like it in Kansas City.
Yeah, the best player in baseball at some point, maybe even to ever play
Possibly,
the game.
yeah.
In Mike Trout, he came up with the Angels system. I think he played for the Angels.
Yeah.
he was in that system as a coach and as an assistant and everything like that. I think he goes to the Angels. I think that's all
you're
but
right.
done.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
What about options for Kansas City, especially with the Kansas City Royal fan over here, Jeremy? Do you know?
They're looking at Mike Scioscia.
Okay.
That would be great.
I think that would be a score.
They're looking at John Wathan's boy. I can't remember his first name. Wathan. He was a catcher for the Royals and managed him for a few years.
I did hear a rumor of another one.
And then their third base coach currently, he was their AAA manager for many, many years.
They always throw out a player.
They talk about. Don't tell me Brett.
Nope.
Okay.
No, fuck no.
No, and he's
That would be
often
entertaining
said-
as fuck, though.
It would be, but he has said, I am too competitive.
Yeah.
And I could not handle the way that this team is now. He would need to be on an already substantial team.
No shit, Mr. Pine Tar. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
I mean, he's one of the most fierce competitors to ever play the game.
Sure.
And yeah, he would lose his fucking shit.
The one that I heard was Carlos Beltran, but that was a very, very low percentage.
Ibanez maybe too. That's another one I've heard float around for coaching as well.
Sure.
I don't like the idea of a manager without managing experience.
I agree.
You've got to get him in the minor league system and groom him a little bit, or at least have him coach somewhere. I guess he is coaching.
Yeah.
Ibanez is, yeah.
Where is he at?
I don't know.
I don't know,
On a
but
diamond.
I mean,
On the diamond.
just so you can get a feel for what that
Yeah.
job is like and see the pressures that come with it. But the Royals are still several seasons away. I mean, they've got a couple of bright spots. Jorge Soler took the AL home run title this year. First time a
Great.
Royal
The
has
AL.
ever done it.
How many did he hit?
46.
Yeah.
46.
Yeah. Now Trout would have walked away with it had he
Been
stayed healthy
yeah.
the whole season. But the fact is, it's the one fucking bright spot that. Oh, and Whit Merrifield led the league in hits for the last 2 years now.
The offense is there.
Yeah.
The offense, they
there's-
score. They don't rarely do you see them get shut out.
Right.
They score. They just have no pitching. And when Ventura died in that car accident, that just
They were, I think, really staking a lot of future on him being the ace
No
of
pun
the
intended.
organization.
It killed him.
It sure did.
yeah, dead on.
Yeah.
That'll do it every time, Dale.
You
Too
know,
soon?
and I talked about I've talked in the past about the wild card game that the Royals were in against the A's and how they brought Ventura in to relief pitch with no relieving experience. And I kept talking about that can ruin a rookie's fucking career. And look where he's at now.
Dead.
Way to go, Yost.
Jesus.
You
That's
Yosted him.
That's so awful.
But he's, Yost is one of those guys, again, they won the World Series, first time in 30 years. They won it in spite of him. Mm-hmm. He was one of the worst baseball minds I'd ever seen
Ned
as a
Yost?
manager. Yes, he won it with a team that any of us could have won it with.
But he went 2 years back to back.
He went to
the World Series
right,
twice.
With
won it.
The
in
single
15.
most automatic bullpen that Major League Baseball has ever seen. When you can, if your starters can get to the fucking lead, I mean, you didn't even have to play the lefty, righty matchup.
No,
shit.
you didn't.
It was 7, 8, and 9.
Yep.
Herrera, fucking Davis, and
Holland.
Holland, yeah.
You're right.
It's
I'm
funny
sorry.
because those two guys both, and in 16, the Cubs were the same way. They won it in spite of Maddon. I feel like you throw Chapman out there in Game 6.
He did everything he could to lose that game.
You've got like a 5-run lead in Game 6, and you put Chapman out. You put your closer out there to get 6 outs or 5 outs. There's no need to do that. And then no shit, he's fucking burnt out in Game 7. That's why fucking Davis hit a fucking dinger.
Yeah, the game was in hand. Why are you? I realize it's a win or go home situation, but you got it in hand.
You're up 3 in Game 7, or in Game 6. You're up 5.
Yeah.
And then you've got Lester on the hill who's dealing, which you shouldn't have pulled Hendricks when you did. And then you let Lester, and then Lester's starting to deal. And then you fucking all right, let's put Chappie in for a couple of innings. And
Dinger.
Oh, God.
And he was a guy, he was just pure speed. He really didn't have stuff. I mean, once guys adapted to that speed, they could hit him.
Well, when he's throwing every fucking day or every other day, his speed, it slows down.
Yeah.
He's fucking tired. He even said he was worn out, but he's not going to tell him no. And I think ultimately, I know he liked being in New York, but I think the way Maddon used him, that cost him even a shot at re-signing him after he was gone.
Yeah, his arm was so dead. He was only throwing like 103.
His next year, he didn't do very well. I think he got hit pretty hard there at the beginning of the season the next year with New York.
Well, before we get too far into the past MLB playoffs, let's talk about a little bit for 2019. Who do you think is your wild card that could possibly make the World Series? Or who do you think theoretically has the best shot to make the World Series out of all the wild card teams?
All the wild card teams.
Because there's always at least one that makes it way further, and sometimes a World Series. The Cardinals were a wild card team, I think in 06. It was actually they were the team that had the least wins to ever win a World Series, was the St. Louis Cardinals in 06. So do you see any of these teams? You got Milwaukee, DC, Tampa Bay, or Oakland?
I would think the best shot, which granted they're down 3-0 right now, is Washington.
Do you?
I mean Scherzer, granted he's not having a great game right now, and it's win or go home.
Yeah.
But
It's a one-game series.
Milwaukee's missing Yelich. Granted, they played, I think, some of the best baseball down the stretch without Yelich.
That's
and their starting pitching stepped up. So they're hot going in as well. I think it's out of the National League. I don't think it's going to come out of the American League just because I think the Yankees and the Astros are too big of a fucking force.
Yeah.
So if you can get lucky against the Dodgers, I think either one of these teams in the National League have the best chance at reaching the series.
I'd say you're probably correct. I think the Brewers are just the hottest team in baseball over the last month. What?
Ooh, something smells ripe.
My dog came over, sat down, and just shit himself.
Man.
Nice.
Not that one. He's right here.
Well, don't think he's plugged up no more. Oh, God.
You killed him.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, but I also like the Athletics too.
Yes, that would be my choice, just because in the postseason pitching is so important, and they've got a really nice bullpen.
Yeah, they do. Yep, I like them. But that's enough. Well, go ahead.
But in this year, I think the non-wild card teams are just so solid all the way around.
I'd say you're right. I think you're right. Yeah. But that's we'll see how it turns out. We've got a couple games this week that we'll closely monitor. This, like I said, like we all said, best time to watch baseball is in October. So we're gonna move on to, well, you wanted to say something about golf. What the fuck were you talking about golf?
Oh, this is great.
Okay.
There's a guy. I guess he used to be on the PGA Tour, and now he's on the Korean Tour. His name is Bio Kim.
Bio Kim.
B-I-O, and then his last name is Kim because he's Korean. And I'm never going to get on SNL for saying that. But
They call it Garf over there.
but
God.
Bio Kim, there was he was hitting a drive, and mid-swing, somebody's phone, I think, it went off. And he hit a horrible shot, and he looks over at the crowd and flips off wherever the phone was at.
Jeez.
And he got suspended from the Korean Tour for 3 years. And he's the best player on the tour over there.
Wow.
And he got suspended for 3 years.
That's shit.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Yes. I'd never make it in Korea, just saying that now.
No.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
You don't really have the body for it.
Oh, yeah, I do. I could wrestle.
Those are Japanese. Come on, get your Chinaman straight.
Shit. No, but that was like Happy Gilmore was the most interesting and entertaining golfer that ever lived.
Right, but they tried to throw him off that tour
I know,
so many
but
times.
he was making ticket sales, and you gotta appreciate somebody for that.
Sure.
And he won.
He got his grandma's house back.
He did get his
did the
grandma's
fucking
back.
bull dance,
It's about as much as I give a
Feeling
shit
the flow.
about golf.
working it.
Son of a bitch clown.
Okay, moving on.
I hate that clown.
I hate that clown. So we had a pretty awesome week for the NFL. Week 4 is in the books. Let's get it started. We're going to talk a little bit about some scores highlights, a couple things that we took from it. Let's start with the Eagles going to Lambeau and beating Green Bay.
What the fuck are they? I
I
We
know.
are who they thought they were.
This is going to be the confusing week. This is going to be the week and there always seems to be one week during the NFL season where you go, what the fuck just happened? This is that week.
we just saw a week where neither Tom Brady nor Patrick Mahomes threw a touchdown pass.
And I won in fantasy. It's a totally fucked up
Jesus.
week.
Yeah, that's
Christ.
true.
Yeah.
But yes, so the Eagles going to Lambeau, 34-27.
Does anybody know if Christian Yelich has hit puberty? They just showed him.
No.
I don't think he. Look.
No, I know.
Good God.
He looks like he's 19.
He could be one of the Brady kids.
Yeah.
Probably could
Oh,
be.
yeah.
So let's go to Washington Redskins go to the Giants, and Giants put a 24-3 whooping on them. Case Keenum gets pulled. I think it was after his very first drive attempt. I can't remember if he threw 1 or 2 interceptions.
How about Haskins, though? Threw his first TD pass
He sure
to the other
did.
team.
That's right. Pick 6. There you go. Good job, Haskins.
He came in and threw 3 interceptions, I believe. Right?
Yeah, the first one was for a pick 6, so.
And here's the other thing. Guess who Washington gets to play next week?
I know this, and I can't remember.
How about this? The best defense in the fucking NFL.
The Bears?
The
They don't
Patriots.
play. The Bears.
The
best
Patriots.
defense in the
Okay,
NFL.
the best ranked defense right now. They go. They
They
play
played
New
the
England.
fucking Dolphins.
And the Bills.
I'm just saying. So do you think they put Case Keenum out there, Haskins out there?
It's Haskins now. Once you pull Keenum, you commit to that.
I have a prediction.
Wait a minute. No.
Yeah.
The Redskins?
Yeah.
Just played the Bears on
no, they're playing
They're
the
playing the
Patriots.
Patriots.
Oh, Patriots.
Yeah,
he
they played
said-
the Patriots.
He thinks the
Yeah.
Patriots have the best defense.
They are right now. They're the top ranked defense in the NFL. It's just that
Oh,
simple.
yeah.
That ain't
yeah,
going to
yeah.
last.
But you take what are you going to do? You going to take Haskins? Are you going to take Keenum, or are they going to go with Colt McCoy?
No, they're going to go with Haskins.
I'm not even kidding. Watch him go with Colt McCoy.
No.
I'm
You
telling
don't put the
I
rookie
think-
in for a half and then let him and then bench him.
I don't.
Here's the thing
After
is,
throwing as many interceptions.
I think they put him in to appease the fans, but they've been saying all along he's not ready. And
Yeah.
you can really fuck up a rookie's head. And
Sure
his
can.
head's got to be right. Who cares if Colt McCoy gets fucked up? He knows how to. I mean, if he gets beat up or whatever, I mean, I
cares?
don't see the Patriots don't have the pass rush that the Bears do.
I don't necessarily think the Patriots are a better defense than the Bears. I'm just saying, as of
No.
right now, when you're an 0-4 team that the Redskins are, it's going to be at home in DC, but it's going to be against the Patriots.
You commit to Haskins as a rookie quarterback as well, fucking with a guy's head. You don't want to come in not knowing if you're starting this day, if you're backing up, are you third string? You played last week. Am I going to play this week?
Well, for what it's worth, they have not released. They have not released what's going to happen.
I guess none of our opinions really matter in the long run because we don't get a say-so, it turns out, despite all my letters.
Yeah. But yeah, Case Keenum 6 for 11 with 1 interception. Haskins came in 9 for 17 with 3 interceptions. So, yeah, I say they don't put Haskins. They're not going to ruin his mental state. Because if he goes in there, starts off, and throws another 3 interceptions, you have ruined his career or close to it. Because I think you do. No. Mentally.
No.
Mental block.
No.
Now, granted, if they play somebody that's a little bit lighter, I can see him putting him in there and being start from there on out.
I bet he starts this week.
Okay, I'm not saying he won't, but I just don't think so. Chargers at the Dolphins. Dolphins kind of scared him a little bit.
They gave him hell for a half.
And they sure did.
And that's
kind of what they
all
did.
we can expect out of them.
That's right.
They want to win. They're trying.
Kind of.
Rosen
the players are trying. The organization is not.
Right. But Rosen is still out there. I mean, he's kind of showing me what kind of guy he is as far as is he the kind of guy who's just going to go out there and phone it in because he knows they can't win? He's taking the team he's got, and he's doing his best.
He has a chip on his shoulder.
Whoa, there goes the
Jesus Christ. Now, this is why we can't have nice shit, Scotty.
Good God, just like the football team.
Woo Shock's overboard, but that's okay. Phillip Rivers had a day, 24 for 30, 310 yards, 2 touchdowns. They even brought in Tyrod Taylor just to give him some work because the Dolphins were just the Dolphins. Mm-hmm. So kudos for them. Let's see. Raiders at Indianapolis ended up going up and getting a W.
Probably the biggest surprise of the week.
You think so?
People. Yeah. For me, it was.
I don't think that was the biggest surprise.
I guess I shouldn't say it wasn't the most surprising thing of the week, but it was, as far as underdogs winning, that was a big surprise for me.
Yeah, that was definitely an upset. Nobody probably picked.
I still said from the beginning that I think the Raiders were a better team than the Broncos, and right now I'm correct.
I think you are correct. When it's all said and done, because the Raiders look
they beat the Broncos.
Look bad, but
yeah, we found that out week 1.
Yeah. I mean, in the end.
Let's see. Carolina at Houston. Carolina goes into Houston and gets a W.
With Kyle Allen.
Look at how many teams are away teams. Now, granted, I'm not going to say the Chargers over the Dolphins, but that is still an away team. You got Eagles over the Packers, Chargers over the Dolphins, Raiders over the Colts, Panthers over the Texans so far. We'll get to the other games.
What was the first one?
The first one, Eagles over the Packers. You just wanted to hear it again.
Yeah.
But it's still one of those games where you've got a new quarterback for Carolina that is going to turn the ball over. And that's just what happened. Kyle Allen, I believe I can't remember if he had 2 fumbles or 1. It doesn't matter.
When you've got Christian McCaffrey back there, you can make it as safe for him as possible.
27 attempts for Christian McCaffrey, 93 yards and a touch. That was rushing. But he also had 86 receiving yards, too. 10 receptions. He's a bad, bad boy. He's a beast, man. And he's on my fantasy football team, so that makes him even more awesome. Except for I suck.
Yeah.
Yep. Here's another away team winning. Patriots go into Buffalo, end up getting the W 16-10.
The Bills gave him hell, though.
They sure did.
If it wasn't for a blocked punt for a touchdown.
That's a good defense right there, too.
Yes, that one is.
Mm-hmm. So
the Bills have always been kind of an underrated defense, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree.
But last year they were just so miserable in every aspect of the game.
And
Josh Allen kind of came on at the end of last year, though.
Yeah, but then Josh Allen also left the game at the end, and now he is in concussion protocol.
Mm-hmm.
So
was that one of the cheap shots of the week too?
No.
No, it was just it just happened. Okay.
Just kind of happened. Let's see. Cleveland. Here you go. You can elaborate a little bit on this one. Here's another away team going into Baltimore. Cleveland showed up.
Yeah.
The
Cleveland fucking showed up. Yeah.
I think they really wanted to shove it up Rex Ryan's ass.
Probably.
He made some disparaging comments.
That was awesome, though.
Nick Chubb showed up.
That's true.
Nick Chubb, 160 yards and 3 TDs?
165, 3 touchdowns on 20 attempts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the Nick Chubb show.
Yep.
And it wasn't as close as the score was because one of those touchdowns was a garbage time from Lamar Jackson to Willie Snead.
Yep.
At the very end of the game.
Baker didn't look bad. He did have one interception, but he was 20 for 30 with 342 yards.
Jackson have 2 or 3 picks.
Jackson had 2 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, and 247 yards.
Yeah.
I really think at the beginning of the season, despite having all these great weapons at his disposal, too much pressure was put on Baker Mayfield to go out there and be a great quarterback. And it's like, dude, get the ball to OBJ. If you just get it to him and watch what he does with it.
Sure.
You get it to him 8 times a game, good shit's going to happen.
Yeah, but
but they're trying to hit him for the fucking big home run, and if it doesn't develop, I mean, it's like Baker Mayfield's not quite a poised enough quarterback to stand in the pocket and move around and buy time enough for the fucking play to develop.
I also think that it's his offensive line not giving him enough time anyway.
There's probably some of that, but I think they just need to simplify things.
I agree with that.
10-yard crossing patterns.
I agree with that.
OBJ and Landry Jones. I mean, those are 2 of the most dangerous receivers.
Landry.
Jarvis Landry.
Did I say Landry Jones?
Yeah,
you did.
That was the other fucking
quarterback
from Oklahoma.
Linebacker, right?
Yeah, linebacker for the
linebacker.
Cowboys. No, you just get the ball, feed those fucking beasts, and let them do what they do.
Well, he lit up Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry had 8 reception on 10 targets, but OBJ, he had 7 targets, only 2 receptions.
They could very well be a 3-1 team if they run that ball last week against the Rams on that 1st and goal. They could be 3-1 instead of 2-2. The Ravens, I think, are better than a 2-2 team as well. That division's going to be a dogfight between those.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you there. Here's another one.
By the way, when does Beckham start to get jaded and pissed off that he's not getting the ball? Because it's going to happen. He's going to get pissed.
This is week 4. We are 1 quarter through the season.
Yeah.
So squeaky wheel ends up happening right around this time and we'll get to the Minnesota Vikings game here in a second.
He got one really nice long touchdown again on Monday Night Football,
and it was a
Thursday night game.
It was a short crossing route to OBJ. It was a 10-yard pass, just like you're talking about, and he was gone.
Mm-hmm. He had that amazing fucking one-handed catch on the sideline.
Yeah, he did. That was gorgeous too. Just throw the ball in his fucking general direction, and
he'll get it.
He'll find a way to get it.
Yeah,
it's just that's why they pay him that kind of money to do that. Next game, Tennessee at Atlanta. Tennessee goes into Atlanta and kicks their ass, 24-10. I don't know what to think of the fucking Atlanta Falcons this year.
They're just
I thought they were going to be good. I'm wrong.
They have no running game.
It's inconsistent as hell.
Their running game's horrible.
Devonta Freeman, 12 attempts for 28 yards. Buh.
Yeah, I know he's on my fantasy team.
Yep, he sure is.
I benched him this week, and I won.
You're smart.
And Matt Ryan is just mediocre. He was great at one time.
Yeah.
He's just...
He's on the downside of his career.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe it's that 28-3 comeback in the Super Bowl where they blew it. They were up 28-3.
That really did seem to be.
That seemed to be where he just all of a sudden now he's not that guy anymore.
Mm-hmm. And it's like everybody was talking about he's going to be on a mission the next year, and he just went out and ate his dick. I mean, it's
typically those Super Bowl teams that lose the Super Bowl don't fucking get back.
And they lost it in embarrassing fashion.
They sure did. They should have won that fucking game. God, I'm still pissed off about that. Marcus Mariota goes 18 for 27, 227 yards and 3 touchdowns. Is he a good quarterback, or is that just one of his games he's going to have this season that he looks good?
Just one of the games.
That's just one of the games. I agree. Matt Ryan. Here's a stat I wanted to talk about. He went 35 for 53. They threw the ball 53 fucking times.
Oh, that's nothing. Wait till you get to the Rams game.
I know, right? 397 yards. Who do you think he targeted more than anybody?
Julio?
Nope.
Sanu?
Nope. Close.
Fuck, I don't know then.
Austin fucking Hooper.
Really?
Yeah. 11 targets. I take that back. Sanu had 12 targets.
Yeah, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, but for a tight end, that just kind of tells me it's kind of a peel off and kind of an exhaust valve to be able to throw to whenever you're in trouble. And I think that's what the Falcons' problem is this year, is their offensive line. But yeah. So you were talking about the Rams. How about this one? Another away team. Tampa Bay Buccaneers go into L.A. and spank the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this was probably the most surprising thing
this
for me.
was, because if I remember correctly, was this your lock of the week?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Wait, was it?
Yeah, it
it
was.
was.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was.
That was.
Yeah, it wasn't beyond the realm of possibility for Tampa Bay to beat the Rams, but to come in there and hang 55 on them,
Yeah.
that nobody saw that coming.
No. That's no kidding.
And mostly coming off the arm of Jameis Winston.
Yeah, he looked like fucking Tim Brady back there.
Yeah.
Team went 28 for 41. It's not perfect. 385 yards, 4 touchdowns, and an interception.
Mike Evans looked good.
Yeah, Mike Evans is awesome. Chris Godwin's a beast, too. Mike Evans only had 4 receptions, but he had 89 yards and a touchdown. He was targeted 7 times. Yeah, Chris Godwin, 12 receptions, 172 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 14 targets.
It's almost like they said, whatever we do, we cannot rely on our fucking kicker.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said. That's totally.
Look at Goff's line. Look how many times Goff threw it.
Yeah, here, I'll get there. But yeah, he did. Well, because he had to play catch up.
Yeah, when you're down by 3 touchdowns most of the game.
I think this was a record, though. I think this was an NFL record
Was it?
on attempts.
Yeah. Jared Goff, 45 for 68 for 517 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he threw 3 fucking interceptions.
45 of how many?
68.
68.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I said. So 3 interceptions, but he threw the ball 68 fucking times. So that's 1 interception for every, 23 throws.
That's basically 3/4 of a MLB start
Yeah.
that he threw.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I had a guy that was pissed about that game, and he was cussing Goff, but I'm like, well, your defense puts up 55, or lets him put up 55. That's not all Goff.
No. Mm-mm. Let's see. We're going to go to Seattle at Arizona. Hey, guess what? That's another away team that ended up winning 27-10.
Yeah, it's Arizona.
Yeah, it's not that surprising. Jaguars go to Denver and beat the Broncos.
Again on a kick.
Nice.
And
I
Broncos
am,
gonna be
I
terrible.
am rapidly falling in love with Gardner Minshew.
I love that guy.
I just really like him. He is
I
a
do too.
fucking character that the NFL needs right now.
I agree.
and Bradley Chubb out for the year, tore his ACL.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, for
I
Denver.
didn't see that.
Yeah, he's out
That
for the season.
sucks.
Something else to celebrate.
But here you go, Derek. You can take this one over. Vikings go into Chicago, and that is one of the only home teams that won their game.
Yeah, buddy.
So what'd you think of that game there, buddy?
That was a second Trubisky went down. I had hope,
Yep.
and I was watching the game and looking at Chase Daniel. And I'm not saying Daniel's the answer, but watching some of those throws on those deep throws, he actually hit the guy in fucking stride. Mm-hmm. He fit it in those windows that Trubisky can't. Mm-hmm. He looked more accurate. He made the plays that Trubisky can't play. Watching that game in real time, every time a pass was made, that Trubisky can't make that throw. Trubisky misses that guy. Mitch misses this guy. He might make this throw, but he misses this throw. I think Daniel right now is the better chance to win. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
It's one game.
Right.
Last year, Daniel came in, looked great whenever he had to relieve Trubisky, and then the next game shit the bed against, I believe, the Giants. Mm-hmm. So let's see what happens when teams get to prepare for Chase Daniel instead of Mitch Trubisky. And Trubisky's going to be out for a few games with that partial tear.
Yep.
I think it's a labrum is what it is.
I think if you are Chase Daniel, you are taking so much. This is your shot. And
No.
I do. I think, and this is the reason why he's got a decent offensive line. He's got running back support. He's got decent wide receivers. And I think if you just sit there and target Allen Robinson a whole bunch, you'll do okay.
He's been in the league 10 years, so this isn't his shot. He's not.
I guess shot to take over the starting job.
He's
If
never-
he ends up looking better than Trubisky and is more consistent, he will stay the quarterback for the rest of the year. You don't think so?
No. Do you not ever remember the Rex is our quarterback?
Yeah, I guess you're probably
And
right.
same thing with Cutler. Yeah. Even when McCown came in and tore up the stat sheet, then Cutler got healthy and he was right fucking back in there.
God damn it, you're right.
And Chase Daniel, he's not as mobile as Trubisky, but
No.
he's mobile enough.
Yeah.
And he's certainly, like you said, he's a better passer. And it really helps, too, when your defense comes in and just shuts the other team down.
out.
Khalil Mack's a fucking
He's
beast.
pretty
is.
good at football.
That was a great trade because we can't draft in the first round anyway, so we really didn't give anything up for him.
Right. And then the other thing I want to go over during that game is Kirk Cousins is an awful quarterback.
The Chicago Bears can make any quarterback look awful. They
well-
made Aaron Rodgers look pretty fucking awful too.
Yeah, but this is now becoming consistent. The reason why I wanted to stop on this was because you have arguably two of the best wide receivers in that division on the same team.
Diggs and Thielen.
That is exactly right. You've got okay tight end, but you don't ever throw it to him, and then your running game is literally the leading rusher for the NFL. But that's because they're not throwing the fucking ball. Mm-hmm. They're running Dalvin Cook so many times during the game, and you can't just be one dimensional. You have to have a balanced attack, and if you don't, eventually you're going to get one of these games because Dalvin Cook only had 35 yards. Yes, he had a touchdown, but it was kind of garbage. That was a garbage time touchdown. And eventually you're going to go against the Bears defense, which now granted they are in me and your opinion, they're probably the best defense, especially against the run, especially against pass. I just think they're overall the best defense. But this is that exact situation that the Bears have to, that the Vikings have to realize that you can't do this, especially when you have these amazing weapons on the outside with Diggs and Thielen. So, anybody disagree with that?
No, but if you can't get the ball to them,
correct.
I mean, Kirk Cousins is just as likely to throw it to the other fucking team.
This is where I give a lot of credit to people like Andy Reid whenever he throws a weird sweep play with Tyreek Hill or something like that. Whenever they had Alex Smith as a quarterback before they had Mahomes, do something creative. Don't be so damn one dimensional because you're going to start pissing off players. And after the game, you had Adam Thielen, who was obviously upset because he said exactly what I'm saying.
Just like we were talking about with OBJ. Find a way to get him the ball.
That's correct.
And let him do something with it.
I remember back when the Panthers had Steve Smith and they started putting him into return punts and they'd do the reverse and just get the ball to Steve Smith. I think the Steelers did the same thing with Antonio Brown early in his career.
And I was kind of saving this one for a little bit later, but I got another idea for this one. But Chiefs go into Detroit, make a game of it. And actually, if you want me to be completely and totally honest, the Lions actually lost that game.
Yes.
Yeah. Kerryon Johnson had the ball at the goal line, and he fumbled it.
This was the most peculiar game I think I've ever witnessed in my life. And that second quarter was the strangest quarter of football for sure I've ever seen. 5 fumble turnovers between the two teams. One of them was that weird fucking one right there on the goal line where it looked like his knee was down, but one of his own guys got his hand under the knee. And his back was kind of resting, and the ball just kind of came loose right before it crossed the goal line. And it was that same officiating crew that blew the fucking calls against in the Saints and Rams game.
Saints game, yeah.
And so you could tell they had it in their head. They review every turnover.
Yeah.
So we're not going to blow the whistle, and we'll let them decide up in the fucking booth. And I can't remember which Chiefs defensive back it was, just
Breland,
grabbed it. And, I mean, they're trained, play to the fucking whistle, and there was no whistle.
Yeah.
The Lions quit. They just thought it was done.
He trotted for a little bit. I mean, he just kind of slowly jogged, and then he didn't hear the whistle, and then he took off.
They just kept on going.
Yeah, and they just kind of watched him.
Yep.
Yeah, it was kind of like, is this really happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick, this is Mahomes' probably worst game, maybe even of his career. I don't know.
I was a little concerned. He was, something was off with him, and it wasn't necessarily the Lions throwing him off. He missed some throws that he normally would make.
Yeah.
There's a couple times when he hit Kelsey where if Kelsey wasn't 6'4" or whatever, he probably doesn't haul those in.
Right.
How great was that fucking hook and ladder?
Yeah.
That was the best. That's going to be one of the candidates for play of the year.
I was listening to the Andy Reid show on the way over here, and they asked him about that, if that was a design play. He said that's something that Kelsey and McCoy work on in practice. But he goes, there's a big difference between pulling it off in practice and pulling it off in a real game. And I held my breath, and don't get used to seeing that. so I think he probably told Kelsey, don't you ever fucking do that
shit again.
Because what if McCoy wasn't ready for it?
Right.
I mean, that's a turnover in an already close game. I think they were down at that time. And
I got something to say about that, though. That is awesome that they're practicing that during practice, because McCoy hasn't been there for very long.
It also means they're having fun.
They're having fun.
Yes.
And this is what makes a team dangerous. Now, the other thing I want to say is, or question that I have, are the Lions real? Because their 2 losses, well, they have 1 loss and a tie. Their 1 loss is against the Chiefs, who I have to pick to win the Super Bowl.
But their tie was against the Cardinals.
But their tie was against the Cardinals, which was the first game of the year.
Which they were up big against the Cardinals, and the Cardinals stormed back.
Kyler Murray came screaming back. So, are they legit?
No.
You don't think so?
I think they are.
I think they're legit.
I don't think they're scrappy, and they're not somebody you want to play.
They're 8-8.
I don't know. I picked them to have a shit year, and I think we're gonna get a little bit surprised.
They're way better than I thought they were going to be, and Stafford is kind of, I think, trying to renew maybe something, make one last push for his legitimacy.
Yep.
And I mean, I don't think they're no threat to go to the Super Bowl or anything, but they're not a team you want to play.
They may make the playoffs. That'd be cool.
They might.
That'd be cool.
I don't know.
If they stay healthy. Let's hope they stay healthy.
But there were a couple of things, and I mean, Mahomes. We talk about it's his worst game ever. He still had 300 yards passing.
Yeah, he did have 300 yards passing, so he's fine.
He made a very key run on 4th and 8, going down for the winning drive.
Yeah.
That was big time. But then there was a play earlier in the game where he tucked and ran, and apparently he saw something on the line that he thought should be a penalty, and he gives this look back to the referee like, are you going to throw the flag? As he's running. I mean, most of us would be shitting our pants if defensive linemen were chasing us down, and he's like just looking around like, I'm not going to do this if you're going to throw the flag. He almost looked at him and winked or something. When they show it in slow motion, it's just like the most sly fucking look. Just, really? All right, I'll go ahead and scamper for 15 yards.
Yeah. All right, I'm not going to spend time on this because it's not worth it. Bengals going to Pittsburgh Monday night and get shellacked, and Bengals are going to be awful. They're just going to be awful. But my lock of the week last week.
Oh, God.
Yes, it happened. I got to say, Derek Shear, I appreciate your apology, but the Cowboys were destined to lose that game. I don't think there's a single honest person here that will say that the Cowboys are not a good football team this year.
They're my pick in the NFC right now.
Okay. Would you say that the Cowboys are not a good football team, Jeremy?
Oh, I think they're better than I thought they were going to be.
Okay.
I think they're definitely a playoff team.
Okay.
I mean, they might back into late in the playoffs, maybe even the Super Bowl, but they're not going to contend with the AFC.
I agree with you there. What I'm trying to prove a point. My point is that was a game I just think that they had destined to lose. Main reason why they played 3 of the 4 worst teams in the NFL. They got wins over all of them. Then they go into New Orleans and play New Orleans, who have a Teddy Bridgewater who is not Drew Brees and is not Dak Prescott. I don't think he's as good. I don't think he has the experience. It's just when you arm that team at home with players like Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara, it just makes it a lot easier for them to win. It's a 12th man situation.
I think anytime you have Alvin Kamara on the field, your team has a chance
to fucking win. That's exactly right.
And it wasn't like they just went in and shellacked them.
No.
What was it, 16-10 or something?
The Saints didn't score a fucking touchdown. It was like fucking field goal city. Yeah, it was 4 field goals. It was 12-10.
12-10. Okay. Well, I mean, so it's not like the Cowboys weren't being competitive.
No.
Neither team was terribly impressive.
No.
With this,
defenses looked good.
I realized that they played 3 of the worst teams in the NFL, but they went in and beat them like a good team should.
Right. They did their job. They beat an NFL team. I just think that the Saints the ESPN has the fucking Saints ranked as the number 3 best team in the NFL. You're absolutely bullshitting yourself on that.
And don't get me wrong, I hope every one of the Dallas Cowboys players dies of a venereal disease, and one that's typically easily curable.
Yeah.
But for some reason they just can't seem to get rid. I don't know what it is. You got gonorrhea, and we just can't. It's out of control. All the penicillin in the world is not controlling this shit. Sorry. I guess.
I know, and I've had a lot of conversations over the last week since our last show, or since the Saints and the Cowboys games, And I understand there are good Cowboy fans out there. Derek Shear is definitely one of them. He was really cool. We had a brief conversation, but
Jaime, total douche.
Jaime is a total douche. I'm just kidding.
Total douche.
We like Jaime too.
I would like to see Amari Cooper catch a long touchdown pass, running for the end zone, and I want him to have his foot fall off. I would like to see just
so
fucking
terrible.
oddball shit like
Leprosy
that.
made that play.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say that if you're a Cowboys fan, you're in good shape. It's just one loss. It's just that I just so happen to be one of the very few people that picked that.
I would like to see Ezekiel Elliott get hit in the leg, have his shin bone splinter, and get Dak Prescott in the jugular.
Oh, good, great, grand, wonderful. All right, so let's go into our segment where we talk about a couple of things next week.
Should we? There was one more major kind of thing that happened over the NFL.
Oh yeah, Vontaze Burfict.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we can talk a little bit about that in the Oakland Raiders game because we didn't touch on it. Vontaze Burfict is now suspended for the rest of the 2019-20 season.
And
It's about time.
If
It is
you
about
saw
time.
the hit, I mean, it was.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, it wasn't
that guy.
He intentionally targeted, and when you have the size and strength and speed and power of an NFL safety,
Yeah.
you know, and there was a time he probably more fits the mold of the classic safeties.
Sure.
Now safeties are more just other cornerbacks
Mm-hmm.
that are on the field. It used to be they were about the same size but with uniquely different jobs. You
Right.
know? The cornerback's job was to keep the receiver from getting the ball. But if he did get it, it was the safety's job to make him wish he hadn't gotten the ball. And but now, I mean, this is what, the 10th time, I believe, the 10th infraction where
Yes.
he's been kicked out of a game and gotten a suspension. And what that shows to me is, because it is a war zone on the field, but he's got no self-control.
Yes. The fact that when he was ejected out of this game, that he was being a complete and total prick and asshole waving to the fans as he was leaving the game.
Well, what's going to be great is when he gets CTE.
He was going like this.
When he gets CTE, that's going to be so great. I can't wait for him just to fucking blow his brains out.
That's mean.
But he could have seriously fucked that guy up.
He really could
Yeah,
have.
he's gonna kill somebody or seriously hurt them if he stays in the league.
Yeah, I was getting ready to ask, do you think he stays in the league?
I don't know who picks him up if he's just a fucking
Antonio
tragedy waiting to
Brown
happen.
found a fucking team.
Well, yeah, but not anymore.
Richie Incognito, I think, is employed for the NFL.
Yeah, but that's bullying, not targeting.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so now let's get to our segment where we make our predictions. You can also come see us this Thursday, and I'll explain the whole thing with Vorshay's Lounge here in a little bit. But let's move on to our locks of the week.
The Unfiltered Sportscast Locks of the Week.
We call this little segment of ours our Unfiltered Locks of the Week. We get to pick one of our particular matchups coming up this week in the NFL season who we think is a guaranteed W.
Apparently, you can't pick the same team twice.
And you cannot pick the same team twice between us three, because whoever wins this particular competition between
not
the three
really
of us.
even a competition.
Oh yeah, there is. That's why there's actually a punishment for the loser.
No.
Yes, there is.
It seems like we should have decided on that before we got started.
No, there was always going to be some form
No,
of
there
punishment.
was not.
A Litsky or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll talk about it. But anyways, to start off our
By that, do you mean do we have to have a conversation with Litsky?
no.
That's our punishment. No, you got to talk to that fucker. I'm sure he's a wonderful guy.
He is a wonderful
He helped
guy.
us out.
Yeah,
Is it Keith?
Yeah, Keith Litsky.
Keith Litsky.
Yep.
Like that guy.
That punishment is the shot collar. We'll think of some more fun ones that aren't as painful as the shot collar, but that one will always be hilarious. But currently, our records that we have right now, we have 3-1, 3-1, and 1-3. Mm-hmm. Derek, you can always come back, buddy. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Jeremy. Jeremy, what is your lock of the week?
I'm going to take the Ravens over the Steelers.
I like that pick.
I think the Steelers are not good, obviously. They beat the shit out of the Bengals, but that's smoke and mirrors. That anybody could do that. And I think the Ravens are going to be pissed.
Yeah, they probably are.
They're too good of a team. They're still my team out of that conference to win it.
Mason Rudolph is terrible.
I think they're going to come in and just tear the Steelers
I
up.
don't think Mason Rudolph's terrible.
I don't think he's very good. You should be
It is in
lighting up
Pittsburgh.
Juju
It's
Smith-Schuster.
his third game.
Okay.
Yeah, give him some time.
He's kind of like everything else we've talked about. We've talked about throw the ball to OBJ, throw the ball to
But it's his third game.
throw the ball to Juju. That's all you got to do.
So
Find him, throw the ball to him. You've got other options too. Vance McDonald.
Give him
time. Okay, but
Not this week.
I agree with Jeremy's pick right here. All right, Derek, who do you got?
no, you go.
All right. So I am going to take the Chiefs at home against the Colts, especially after that game Patrick Mahomes had in Detroit. I have no doubt in my mind, yes, the Colts are a decent defense, but not in Arrowhead. At that place will be dead quiet when Mahomes had the ball. Well, maybe not dead quiet, but it will be reasonable, and Mahomes is going to have himself an excellent game, and the Colts are going to get their asses absolutely kicked. That is my lock of the week. All right, Derek, who is your lock of the week?
My lock of the week is going to be the bye week against the Miami Dolphins.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Remember, you got to take the spread.
The spread.
That is fine. I will take the bye week and the spread over the Dolphins.
You've got to actually pick a team.
I am. That is a lock if there has ever been a lock.
You're gonna be 1-3-1.
That's okay. That's okay. I think the Miami Dolphins could lose to the bye week. I think bye week 38, Dolphins 6. That's what
I
I'm
think
going
Rosen's better than that.
with. I don't know.
I hear they're going to be
I
scrimmaging
bet you he
against a
gets
high
2
school team.
touchdowns against the bye week.
You think so?
Probably.
I don't know. I think the bye week just fucking runs it right down their fucking throat.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about
Yeah.
it. But still, their bye week's defense is pretty weak.
I would take the Washington Generals over the Miami Dolphins right now.
Actually, I take that back. So,
See? Bye week.
yeah, I'll let you have your bye week tie, but it's risky. It's risky there, buddy.
I'm going with the bye week.
You can change your mind because so we did announce last week that we would do more of our picks for week 5, or it was week 4 at Vorshay's Lounge. We accidentally got double booked, and I had some technical I can't even fucking talk.
Jesus Christ.
We're having technical difficulties
With
saying the word technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Somebody
with our
needs to put
equipment.
Scotty in a fucking hockey helmet and get it over with.
Put him in a hockey helmet, get him on that fucking scooter, and get him on the freeway.
Scooter. But no, we did have some
That's why he's
technical
Scooter
difficulties with our audio. Which, if you did hear our last video from last week, yes, it was really choppy, and now that is fixed. So we will be live at Vorshay's Lounge this Thursday, and I'll tell you more about it here later in the episode. But
Turns out the problem was Scotty's sister's vibrator was on the microphone.
oh, that's probably true.
Yep.
But moving on to our next segment, which we get a lot of positive reinforcement about. This one is
When
called.
it's not in her puss, it's never too far from Scotty's mouth.
That's awful.
He likes to spit.
This one is called the shitty situation. So this is our segment called the shitty situation. This is basically our rendition of Would You Rather? It's just, a shitty situation. We have to take 2 particular situations and pick one or the other. So today's shitty situation, Derek?
All right. Well, in their current state, not based on what they've done in the past, who would you rather be a devoted #1 fan of? The Miami Dolphins or the Baltimore Orioles? Scotty, go.
I'm first?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay. And this is, you said current state.
Current state, not based on Cal Ripken or Dan Marino or...
I would say the Baltimore Orioles.
The Oils?
The Orioles.
Jesus
I can't
fucking
fucking talk
Christ.
tonight. And I'm drinking water.
Yeah, right. And whiskey.
It's water. No, it's baseball. Yeah, I don't know which one I love more, baseball or football. But I think you have more opportunities in baseball. You have more opportunities, and if you fail a whole hell of a lot, it's not that big of a deal. If you're a good team, you have 100 games, you lose, 62?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it is what it is. I would rather be a Baltimore Oriole fan.
Okay.
All right, that's and Cal Ripken Jr.
No, you can't use Cal Ripken Jr. Jeremy?
I'm sorry that swayed me.
I would rather be an Orioles fan as well, just because football games, there's only one a week. They're fucking highlighted. There's only so many games that, other teams whipping your ass makes the fucking highlight reels every fucking game. And it seems like the football fans are much bigger dicks.
Yeah.
On a regular, you're going to catch hell.
You're gonna
all
get fights.
week, every fucking
Fights.
week. Yeah. Yeah.
Fights!
Fights.
Yeah. If you're the kind of person who fights, I'm not like you, Scotty. I'm not violent. That's why you got your license suspended driving that scooter.
Yeah.
By the way, am I the only one who's still excited by the notion of getting to ride a scooter? It sounds pathetic,
Yeah.
but still, that's a fucking scooter.
Those chargeable ones downtown.
No, not even that. Like
okay.
like an actual motorcycle style scooter. Like if you had a friend as a kid who had a fucking mini bike,
Yeah.
he was the coolest kid around. And I'm still kind of like, if I knew somebody who had a golf cart, I would just be best friends with them.
Just to use them
So
for their
Scotty,
golf cart.
honestly, if you
We
would,
knew a kid that had a scooter. His name was Raymond, and we threw rocks at him.
was it a rascal scooter?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, good for you, I guess.
That's what we did.
All right. Well,
If you're listening, Raymond,
Yeah.
I'm still not sorry.
yeah. Fuck you, Raymond.
What about you, Derek?
I would be a fan of the bye week. No, I actually would go with the Dolphins.
Are you serious?
Yes, a couple of reasons.
Okay.
Number one, the Orioles are in the AL East, so you're going to have to contend with the Yankees in Boston every fucking year.
Yeah.
And football fans may be assholes, but I don't think there's any bigger assholes than Yankee fans.
That's
So there's
Yeah.
that. And also in the NFL, if you look at as opposed to the AL East, look at the AL East the last 10 years. It's either been the Yankees or the Red Sox. If
Yeah.
you look at the NFL, division switch. Granted, you've got the Patriots, but the Patriots are on their way down. Tom Brady's almost 60 now.
yeah.
So, and a new team makes the playoffs about every couple of years. The playoffs are never the same every year in the NFL.
They're pretty damn close.
The Bears made the playoffs for the first time in like 8 years last year.
Yeah.
The Browns have a shot at making the playoffs this year. The schedules change based off of that. The baseball, you play who you play. The only thing that changes is your interleague matchups a little bit.
And the Patriots made the playoffs for the first time in. Oh wait, never mind.
So, yeah, but there's NFL
I'm
wild
just saying,
cards and things like that.
I get it, but it's
You have a better shot, I think, at making the playoffs in football than you do in baseball.
oh well, you do just by number of teams.
And it takes less time to rebuild in football.
Yeah.
Where in baseball, like the Cubs, when they rebuild, it was a 5-year rebuild.
Actually, I just got another thing. Why I would much rather be an Orioles fan. You actually will win games.
Yeah.
You know, if you lose 100, you still win 62.
Yeah.
So you can actually go to an Orioles game and watch them win.
Yeah.
That's a higher possibility
that
of doing that.
That is true.
You can do that too with football.
Really, are you going to sit there and tell me right now that the Miami Dolphins this year are going to win a fucking game?
They could win a game.
They could.
Any single team on any single day can win.
I don't
look at
think
this year.
I don't think it's
team-
going to happen this year. I'm not saying it's not. I just I
This
don't think
might
so.
be the worst NFL team
of all time.
All right. Well, Jinx, you guys owe each other a blowjob.
We've actually jinxed twice on this episode today.
I wasn't on any of your
Never gonna
fucking
buy you a
mumbles.
Coke.
And I'm not going to buy you Coke either. That shit's bad for you.
But that's
Especially
why,
if you start doing it off the table during the episode. That's even worse.
yeah, because the fizz burns your nose.
Yeah, you start getting hookers in here, and
Oh, you're talking cocaine.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm going Dolphins.
Okay. Me and Jeremy take being an Orioles fan. So, yeah, that's it. That's all the shit I got. I'm throwing stuff.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Ow!
But yeah, so I wanted to go over this Vorshay's thing. We will be at Vorshay's this Thursday. All
But
three
it's
of
a
us.
secret. Don't tell anybody.
No, tell as many people as you can. Basically, what ended up happening this last Thursday, like we said, I had some technical difficulties.
Hey,
Hey,
somebody lost a hockey helmet.
and also they booked
That sucks.
somebody
Those things are
to
expensive.
they booked somebody 2 months in advance and then kind of forgot about it. And so we decided, because of our technical difficulties, that we would go ahead and postpone another week. I tried to make another video on Facebook saying that we're good to go, up and running, but we won't be there this Thursday. So it will actually start October the 3rd at Vontaze Lounge. It will start at 6:45 p.m. and we will end before the game. So, and I got a busy day tomorrow just to go make sure the sound, everything works good. I believe there will be drink specials. Don't quote me on that, but I believe there will be. And it'll be a great atmosphere to watch football with us. I know I'm probably going to stick around at least till halftime. I don't know about Derek or Jeremy, but depending on what they have in their lives, Jeremy does actually work. So, yeah.
Me too,
hard.
fucker. I work too, fucker.
Well, yes, technically so do we, but he has to get up at like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. So
That's when I'm getting off work.
that's true. Yeah.
And off your sister.
And honestly, the sooner I can get away from you fuckers, the better.
Yeah, I knew that was probably coming. But anyway, so come check us out, Vontaze Lounge. Oh shit, I can't remember the address now. It's on Douglas.
I think it's like 610 Douglas.
And we better look it up before.
What game we got?
Oh yeah, that's actually a good question.
Yeah,
While he's looking that up, let's look up Thursday night football game. That is going to be the Rams at the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
That actually will be a good one. And kind of the thing that we're going to do for the show, because we're so
Close. 417 East
417 East Douglas. So come out and see us there. And it'll be kind of fun because we'll have time to make our predictions for all of the other games of what we think is going to happen. And we'll be on Facebook Live. That's the other cool thing. So if you have any questions, fantasy football related, anything, even not related to football, if you have any questions, you can always message us and we'll pay attention during the show.
If you get there early too, you can watch me try and parallel park and then get pissed and pull around the corner. So that's always fun.
Derek can't drive.
I can drive. I'll
A
drive
scooter.
right over your fucking ass, Scotty.
Whatever. But again,
Yeah,
come.
Derek will be riding a scooter.
Yep. Come and check us out at Vontaze Lounge.
Or just come.
Or yeah, if you can't come to the bar, you can check us out again on Facebook Live. We will have that up and running, and we're going to prove it to you that we're not going to have technical difficulties because we're going to do a video to promote that after we get done doing the show tonight.
All right.
So
Sweet.
cool.
Let me tell you guys what happened last week.
What?
I got off work one night. I had a bunch of errands to run. And I mean, I was just fucking dead. I had a bottle of water,
Yeah.
packet of fucking Strike Force. Mixed them up, drank them up through my mouth hole this time. And not only did I get my shit done in record time, but I got in a fucking fight at the hardware store. Some knob job had the audacity to say, "Excuse me," then walk in front of me with both fucking feet. And I just fucking lost it. I fucking jacked him right in the face, broke his jaw in 3 places, knocked him out cold. He's laying there in a puddle of his own blood. And, just to show him no hard feelings, broke a couple of his fingers and then pissed on him and left. So this shit lives up to its name. Okay, Strike Force.
StrikeForceEnergy.com is a good sponsor of the show.
I mixed it with body armor.
Body armor?
Body armor,
Water.
bottled water.
It's
Now, does it make you bulletproof?
It literally
I don't
says sport water. What makes it qualified sport water?
Well, because I'm very athletic.
It's actually Shaquille O'Neal's sweat.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Now, will it make you actually bulletproof? I don't know, maybe.
I say we test that on our Facebook Live video.
No shit.
Will it make you be able to dodge bullets? Again, I don't know. I already could do that. But
Because he's like a cat.
what I know is it'll make you go out there, whatever you're doing, you're going to kick some fucking ass at it.
Only if you put Strike Force in it. So it's gotta
Right.
be
Yeah.
both.
Oh, yeah. Don't just drink this shit by itself and expect you're going to go out there and win fights at the fucking true value.
Yeah, it's like giving a rabid possum cocaine.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
go.
I'm already on fucking edge
There you
at
go.
all times. I hate people.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You're not going to want to say hi to me at Vontaze. I'll tell you that.
He's the most cuddly person in the world.
I am kind of
Try to give him a hug. Or lick him, see if he's tasting like Nick Foles. But anyways, StrikeForceEnergy.com, excellent product. It does come in little packets that you can add to any beverage, not just water, but also alcoholic beverages. They come in 3 flavors, lemon, orange, grape, and original, which that's We call it Nick Foles. They deliver everywhere, all over the world. I've got friends that are in the military that have been using them for years and swear by them. Excellent product. Use the promo code No More Cans to get 20% off of your entire order.
Those friends don't call him Scooter McGurman either.
Actually, all of the military friends are the ones that call me Scooter. So fuck you.
You don't even have friends.
It's all right.
I'm moving to Canada.
I'll introduce them to you. They'll kill you. Yeah.
I hope they do. That way I don't have to be around you anymore.
So I don't ever have to hear Scooter McGurman uttered ever again.
Yep. But again, strikeforceenergy.com. Check them out. All right. That's all I've got. Again, check us out at Vorshay's Lounge Thursday night. That's October the 3rd. Here in Wichita, Kansas. Again, it starts at 6:45. We're going to go up until kickoff, which is 7:20, I believe. Be answering any of your questions on Facebook Live, fantasy football related. Our predictions, we'll be going over those. And we're just going to have a good time and hang out with us after the game or after the show, and we'll watch the game together and just have a whole hell of a lot of fun. But like we always say, guys, oh, no, not yet. Not yet. You can also check us out on Facebook. Facebook at the Unfiltered Sportscast. Instagram is also the Unfiltered Sportscast. Twitter, at Unfiltered Crew. Fuck. And YouTube is
not at Unfiltered Crew. Fuck.
I don't know. Maybe that'd probably be a good show.
Trust me, somebody's gonna fucking get that.
Probably.
Now. Somebody's gonna snag that up.
Yeah, probably.
God has Tourette's. Unfiltered ass.
Kelly Clarkson.
Right, my balls.
At Unfiltered
Motherfucker.
And I can't think of it. And all of our episodes are recorded on video, so you can see that on YouTube. And that channel
Look at
is
us.
Unfiltered Sportscast.
Watch us.
Yeah, watch us. But until next time, guys, we like to always say you are our advertisement. So if you like us, please tell your friends. And if you don't like us,
We hope you get sodomized behind a Big Lots by Gary Busey.
if you don't like us.
Tell your enemies.
And until next time, guys,
Take that filter off and make it dirty.
we'll see you. Take care.